dive right into the Governor Newsom's wife, and she's talking about relating to those in San Quentin, and she says, you know, it was probably an accident of her running over her sister when she was a child, only she didn't have the same consequences as they did, and it was probably an accident for them too. She threw out the entire judicial process in the statement.
Yeah, if you look at San Quentin, and she should know this if she's there, these are adults that have been charged with child sexual rape, child sexual assault in general, murder, second degree, capital punishment, like beating women. Like, these are the worst of the worst. Drug dealers, cartel members, people that kill people for sport. We're also talking about like people that kill lots of people, for example. This is where you would send a serial killer. And then for her to say, well, they're probably innocent like I was innocent. Look, it's a tragedy what happened to her sister. She's 6 years old when it happened. Her sister's a year older. But to imply that a male rapist, an adult rapist, a child sex trafficker somehow is more than likely in prison there and really shouldn't be there is total insanity. And look, maybe Gavin Newsom, it's time for him to, you know, start a new government research program. Does too much Botox make you really stupid? I don't know, but like there is some evidence now that maybe we need to throw some money at that, because that is incompetency at a level I've never seen.
Okay, Kyle, but she said maybe they were in the wrong place at the wrong time when a rape or a murder happened. I mean, is that unreasonable to think?
Well, listen, everybody needs to buckle up because Gavin Newsom is absolutely running for president in 2028. And out here in California, we have not seen this first partner be put out in the public eye at all. They've been keeping her under wraps, and now they're letting her dip her toes into the world of having a public-facing, you know, media life. And this is what we've gotten. And the Republicans are just absolutely loving every second of this. They're saying, yes, let her take every, you know, media opportunity that comes her way because it is so deliciously out of touch and horrifying. But what we're seeing is a peek into the real true mindset of people like the Newsoms who believe that we should be trending toward thinking this way. Of course, she's making it all about herself here, and it's just beyond tone deaf to sit there at one of our notoriously, infamously worst of the worst criminal prisons and make it about her and her story and try to, you know, tone down what these criminals have done, which really does align with her husband's intentions and his actions to release tens of thousands of violent criminals and offenders back onto the streets of California. So they're quite the pair. And I say, you know, let her talk, let the woman speak and give her a microphone, because it's going quite well for letting us see their true intentions and feelings.
By the way, it's impressive when you can literally insult like innocent victims at the same time you decide to trash people who are Christians. Like, that is an impressive week for anyone. And when you look at every time she keeps talking about these types of things, she says that parents basically shouldn't have any rights over their children, by the way. You should indoctrinate and teach them at a very young age to transition to another sex. She says that evangelicals are basically insane people living in a bubble, and she attacks people of faith. And then she's like, hey, you criminals in there are just like me, and you probably really didn't commit any crimes. Why did she say that? Her husband has been in favor of prison reform. That means let people out of prison regardless of what they've done. He's in favor of bail reform, meaning you shouldn't actually have to pay to get out of jail if you're in jail and commit a heinous crime. And he's also a guy, let's be clear, that's had no problem demonizing ICE agents, law enforcement, and police officers. When they tell you they're crazy, believe them.
Yeah.